welcome to another episode. So today I have something to show you. And what do I want to show you today? This. Okay, what is this? Many of you might be wondering what this is. This is a fruit called a naseberry. At least that's what we call it in Jamaica. I don't know, I find that, this may be like one of the forgotten fruits because it's not in season all the time, but when it comes in season and you see it, well, that's what happened to me. I saw it, I was like, wow, haven't had a naseberry in a long time. I need to get some. And I think I may not have had it for quite a while. Might be maybe a few months. And let me tell you what happened. When I tasted this fruit, it was so delicious. If I could ever think of another word, it was just so wonderful. And I really enjoyed it. And the next time I went to the supermarket, I just had to get some. But you know what is funny about these fruits? It's you'd never think that it would taste so good. Because it's brown. It's just oval. There's nothing really, there's nothing really special looking about it. But it is just so delicious. And I figure, I find that if anybody didn't know about the naseberry, but if they went to the market and they saw it, they probably would just walk past it because it doesn't look very special, does it? It's just ordinary and it's brown. But let me tell you something about this fruit. Or let me just tell you something else. What I really wanted to say is that some of us may have, reduced God to just something like this. Just plain and simple looking on the outside. But those of us who really experience Him get to really taste it and know the fullness of all its glory. And it came to me when I saw this fruit, and I'm like, but there are many of us, we know who God is. We may pray to Him, maybe we pray once a day. We may, as is customary, we pray before we eat a meal. But how many of us really go into a deep relationship with Him? And it brought me to the verse of Psalm 34, which says, "Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in Him." And I'm going to read the first 4 verses before that verse. But I just want to use this as an example to encourage somebody. Because God is definitely not ordinary. Even though He may appear that way to many of us. That we may know He's God, but we don't have that deep relationship and connection with Him. And it's until we take a bite, until we taste, we see the goodness. So let me go into Psalm 34 and starting with verse 4 and give you an example of this goodness. It says, "I sought the Lord, and He answered me. He delivered me from all my fears. Those who look to Him are radiant. Their faces are never covered with shame. This poor man called, and the Lord heard him. He saved him out of all his troubles. The angel of the Lord encamps around those who fear Him, and He delivers them. Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in Him." So, as we can see from these verses, the Lord is indeed good. And I'm not trying to reduce Him to a fruit, because he's so much more than this. But if I could just make you understand that when we go deeper, when we really taste and see who He is, then we are just we just get lost in all his glory and all the beauty and all the wonder that he is able to bestow upon us. So let me encourage you today, go deeper, go into his word, read his word, pray without ceasing, and let us taste and see that he is indeed good. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll be gone until the next one, and I'll also enjoy my fruits. So bye.